Hello, everyone. I'm Giwook from Dolabs, and today I'm gonna give you a short intro about Kickstart, like Cairo One. So let me share my screen. Yeah, I said the Docker environment, the pure Ubuntu one. So like it's really pure. If you see like something blah blah blah. Yeah, even VIM didn't like installed. So I'm gonna show you how should you configure your local environment to, one second, deploy Cairo contracts. So first of all, I'm gonna update environment, and yeah, so I'm gonna install Scarp, which will help you to management library import and build Cairo program and deploy it to the Starknet. So, one sec. And I'm gonna use it, the latest version. At this point, Cairo compiler version 2.0.2 is the latest version, but like I cannot tell you that this will be the latest version in next week too, because like Cairo is evolving super fast. So if like Cairo compiler changed, then you should use the latest Cairo compiler to declare and deploy your contract on Starknet. Let's switch for a second.
How would you say this would roughly take about like how long would it take for it to process everything? Just in
My workshop, you mean, right?
oh no, just the current situation. Oh, never mind, it's working.
Yeah. Okay, so I installed Scarp. Let's see. Nice. All right. Never mind. When you install your script in your local environment, you can check the version of it. So, okay, I think I have some problem in my Docker environment.
Starkware?
Yeah, come on.
What's that?
We're mid presentation.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
Please.
Yeah. So when you install Scrap, you can check the version of it. And currently, I installed version 0.5.2, which is the latest version of the Scarp. And after you install the Scarp, you can kickstart your new project. Let's say simple. Can you see my VS Code? No, right? Okay.
Sorry, Giwook. We could hear you, but could you please unmute yourself? Sorry.
Oops. Sorry.
I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. So after you make a new project using Scarp, you can see the SRC, like source directory, with the library lib.cairo file in it. And it's called the tom file will auto-generate it. And if you want to write a smart contract, then you should add dependencies to Starknet compiler version currently The point is 0.2. I think so. Yeah, the point is 0.2. After that, you can write a code here. Let's just write a really simple contract first. So when you want to write a contract, you should, the contract code should be in the mode section. So let's make a simple contract. And we should annotate this is a contract. What the all right. By the way, if you use VS Code, you can install Cairo 1.0 extension. It will like highlight your syntax. And yeah, contract must define a storage struct. So after that, you can add storage inside of the contract. But when you want to make a storage variable, you should annotate that storage and no. Like this. Struct name should be storage, and it should have annotate like this. Then this is a storage variable. So let's just store u int like 128 value. Let's say store data is u like this. Then this simple contract contain u128 storage store data build. And what should we do? Let's just make okay. Let's make this storage variable can be read by like external contracts. Let's do that. To do that, we should annotate Starknet. Wait. Interface. Yep. And it should be yeah, it should be a trait. And let's say interface. And get this store data variable. This is a generic. Wait. Generic. This is. Oh. And then we should implement this interface. So, and it should be like, it should be able to read by another contract. So it's an external function. Like this. Okay. And implement that interface. Actually, this is we should use super because this is not, this implement trait is not in this module. So we should implement this like yeah. Contract. To use contracts state. And implement that get function. Send still. Okay. Wait, three. Okay, so this implement, I mean, yeah, this implement use this trait, I mean, this interface, so that can get this stored data storage variable from another external contracts. And let's make, oh, by the way, this means the snapshot of this generic, which means it cannot, this function cannot modify this contract state. So basically this means this annotation basically means like the let's say the view function, because this cannot change the states of in this function. And if we want to make if you want to change the states, these contract states of in this function, then we should, right? So and new value. Let's say new value. And we can just make oops, and new value. Basically, just write out logic in this function. All right. Yep, seems good. So this really simple contract just do the get and set thing, and external contract can get this variable and set this variable too. So let's try to build it. Yep. It's compiled to Sierra code. Looks fine. I think this is the quite, how can I say, like basic things to intro the how to write a contract using Cairo One. But of course, I didn't cover like many other parts. So if you want to see the more resources, I highly recommend to take a look the Cairo book. Yeah, Cairo One book. There are so many resources in this documentations. This documentation is maintained by the community, and also like I said already, Cairo evolving super fast, but still, I think Cairo One documentation is really good material to learn Cairo, and also there's another document in yep, in here. So these documents maintained by the Starkware, I think. It's official documents. So yeah, it would be useful too. And if you want to do some workshop, I mean, with Interact, you should check the Stark links. Yep, this one. Yeah, this one is a tutorial, really good tutorial with maintained by, I think, community. So I think these three materials is really good point to start learn Cairo. And yeah, I highly recommend to take a look at those materials. I think my session is it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask anything.
Is there any questions?
This isn't really my domain. I mostly do the UI UX stuff, but seems really cool. Shrami, that guy who did Starklings, he's a monster. I met him in Lisbon, and it was like a 5-day conference. I think he slept for like 8 hours total throughout that entire period. He just like it's I don't know how he does it. And he's a super nice, friendly dude. And I've heard a lot of people have a lot of success with this.
Cool.
But cool, man. Yeah, thanks. That was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a really, really basic things, but yeah, I think Starklings is really good, and also Cairo 101 is also good to take a look. 1 second.
Oh, and I could maybe add, like come into the dojo Discord. There are a lot of people building really cool game engine stuff.
Oh,
And
dojo.
there's a lot of like, I don't know, there are a lot of people who are willing to help you kind of like onboard onto Starknet if you're interested in like game design or anything like that.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, Starknet Cairo 101 also great, but I think the syntax is quite, yeah, different. Now it's not updated, so yeah, I think this is it.